Families across the Fishers community tonight are heartbroken over the deaths of 3 teenagers killed in a crash in South Carolina. So tonight we'll share the incredible support already piling up for the girls' families. We'll also dig into the accused driver's criminal past. But first at 11, let's start with how this tragedy is impacting parents and classmates across the Hamilton Southeastern School District.
It's a loss that's shaken a lot of parents and students at Hamilton Southeastern. Branday Askren, a parent to 2 students in the district, can't help but think of her daughter, a junior at HSE, not far in age from the 3 teens who lost their lives.
Of course, it's always tragic anytime a young person passes unexpectedly like that. 17-year-old twins Eliana and Isabella Gaddis died in a crash in South Carolina early this morning, along with 18-year-old HSE grad Brianna Foster. A 4th teen in the car was rushed to the hospital. And it's fearful for parents because they're new drivers. They don't know how to react in crisis type situations like that. Just having a situation and not knowing how to respond.
Branday tells me that today's tragedy has motivated her to have a tough conversation with her daughter about grief and safe driving.
Talking to her again about how important it is to stay mindful of what's going on around you. You learn and understand that it can happen to anybody. So it didn't happen to, it didn't happen to her today, or it didn't happen to somebody that maybe she's immediately close to, but it could. So we just want her to be, mindful of those things and be prepared.
She says this tragedy should remind everyone to never take anything for granted.
Hugging a little bit tighter and being thankful that, it wasn't us this time, but also feeling just absolutely heartbroken for the families that it did impact.
The owner of Jack's Donuts in Fishers had close ties to Brianna Foster and her family. She's decided to donate 100% of the store's profits tomorrow. To help the loved ones of all, the owner expects they'll likely sell out early in the morning.
Police have arrested the driver accused of hitting those girls' car in South Carolina. Ann Parker now faces charges for DUI and felony hit and run. Again, police say she was driving the wrong way on the interstate when she hit the car, then allegedly drove away. Parker's arrest history dates back to 1998 and includes charges for DUI, drugs, shoplifting, burglary, and fraudulent checks. Now, the owner of Jack's Donuts told us tonight she's looking for some other ways to help those families affected, even if they do sell out tomorrow, especially with all the online orders already pouring in. We've got a link to their Facebook post on WTHR.com right now if you'd like to follow for updates.